excellent matchup. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Martin. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Brogdon.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brown driving in, and the jam by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Fires in the triple.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Brown against Butler. Pass to Lowry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Well, Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Now here's Martin. Shoots over Tatum. Nails the baby hook.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The drive by Brogdon. Williams finds Brown. Outside Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. Williams against Adebayo. Tatum passes to Brown. Here he goes. The 3 is up. Tatum can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Brogdon. Up top Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Boston no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Martin, the pass to Lowry. And yep, it's good.
And the dribble move by Lowry, just setting up that play, toying with the defense and getting it done.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Smart passes to Tatum. Here's Brown, plenty of space. Kept alive by Boston. Hero against Brogdon. Here's Brown. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Hero for 3. Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Boston trailing. Kick out to Brown. Out to the right wing. Smart passes to Tatum. Takes a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
1:07 left in the opening quarter. Back to Butler. Hero screen on Brown. Hero on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And here's Butler outside. Boston with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lowry. Martin with a screen on Smart. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Williams a screen on Adebayo. Back to Smart. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Left side Tatum. The 3 is up. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 6 points.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Outside for Butler. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
The Heat with the lead. Smart grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Brown driving to the basket, and no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler on the wing. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Smart passes to Tatum. Oh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside for Butler. Brogdon against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Brown against Martin to the wing on the left. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Brown for 3.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Butler passes to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got 5 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Outside for Brogdon. 3-pointer. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Butler. And a foul call. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coaches challenging previous plays, these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the basket is good. Give him 8.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Butler passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
On the wing, Tatum. Over Butler. Here's Williams. Outside for Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Hero. Shakes him. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Brown against Butler. Over to the wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Adebayo in the post. Working on Williams. Here's Lowry. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. 12 seconds left in the first half. He got a piece of it. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side White. 2 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Martin. Ties it up. And his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
17. And Blessers. Jabberwocky.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Boston has possession. It's a 1-point game. We've got Derek White, Mike Muscala out there with Al Horford. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Gallinari in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oladipo finds Robinson. Now here's Oladipo. Clock at 6. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Well, the Celtics shooting 35% so far in this one. White, the pass to Horford. No good with the triple. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. They double him with White. Pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Robinson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Muscala the screen. Now here's Horford. Right side Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Love a screen on White. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it in there. Vincent's got his first points of the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
White for 3. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Out to Oladipo. Takes the 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. White on the wing. Robinson defending. Horford passes to Gallinari. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to your 7. Oladipo outside. Here's Vincent. Back to Oladipo. The shot. Again, the miss by Oladipo.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out to Horford. And here's Gallinari. Back to Horford. Pass to Muscala. And that one's on target from the wing. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Oladipo against Gallinari. Oladipo, the pass to your 7. Here's Robinson. 4-3. It's hauled in by White.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Gallinari. Over Oladipo. Gallinari's shot is off. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the layup falls. Vincent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Left side White. Horford outside. And here's Gallinari. Screen by Horford. White finds Gallinari. The long distance 3 is buried. Gallinari's got 5 now.
So fun to watch Gallinari play, especially when he's hitting shots. The long ball, just a total bomb right there, somehow finds the net.
Screen by Robinson. Lets it fly. Vincent can't hit.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Out to Horford. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vincent can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Muscala. Outside Gallinari. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's White. Offensive rebound. And they get it back. Left side Williams. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Victor Oladipo is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Horford passes to Muscala. The kick out to White. Pass to Horford. Now here's Muscala. Gallinari for 3. The shot no good. Miami trailing. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. Love passes to Yurtseven. Love inside. Horford covering. Here's Yurtseven. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Back to Gallinari. Over Oladipo. Rebound by the Heat. Oh, got a piece of it. Muscala, the pass to Horford. Williams with it. Shoots over Robinson. Williams' shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 2. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Right side Love. Horford with a steal. Oladipo against Gallinari. Outside White. Pass to Horford. Back to White. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Love inside. He's guarded by White. Sends it home from three-point land. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
White, the pass to Gallinari. Stripped away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Love with the ball. Now Horford defending. Here's Robinson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Lowry against Brogdon. Here's Martin. And a miss there on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, Jimmy Butler really loves this opportunity here. So comfortable in the highest of stressful situations. Let's see if he steps to the line and gets it done again. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Smart against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Smart for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Launches it. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside, Brown. It's good from beyond the arc.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Tatum against Martin. Back to Butler. To the middle. Yes!
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Martin. Brown passes to Tatum. It's good!
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Hero outside. Here's Martin. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. That was an, thanks, Allie, great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. On offense, here are the Celtics. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Second shot opportunity. And Williams with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's VanVleet. Pirtle, no one around him. Misses off the right iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
The kick out to Tatum. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Pirtle.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Brown finds Tatum. Outside, Smart. From deep. Tatum with another miss. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Siakam looking around. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Toronto working the ball around now. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Tatum for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
VanVleet can't get it to go. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brown wide open. He fired. Poke loose. Pass to Williams. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Outside, Smart. Pirtle with the steal. Now Siakam. To the inside. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's VanVleet. .135 left to play here in the first. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. 5 to shoot. And there's another turnover by the Raptors. There's 1:26 left in the first. Here's Tatum. He's got 5. Shoots over Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now, here's Siakam. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Siakam misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Launches it. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto trailing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Anunoby against Smart. Taken away by Williams. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Brogdon. Williams finds Brown. Shoots. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 4. Hurdle with a screen on Brogdon. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Brown. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Boston on.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Boston. Kicks it out to VanVleet. 5 on the clock. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred VanVleet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
Tatum's shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby, wow.
Siakam against Brogdon. Here's Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up, here's Boston, and Williams throws it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's VanVleet. Poeltl with the ball. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Offline with his three. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart, and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. VanVleet with the ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. That three off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
And here's White after Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. He takes it in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
They get a hand on it. Boucher with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. It's Porter outside. No good. Shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Williams. White looking around. To the paint. Here's Muscala. White trying to get open. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They set the pick. Here's Benton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Trent against Gallinari. Trent kicks to Boucher. It could go. And that'll do it for the first half.
The Raptors, 21. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Gallinari, Mike Muscala out there with Horford. Then there's Derek White. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For the tie. Rebound Boston. Outside Williams. Outside Horford. They set the pick. Over in the corner, White. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Trent with the wide open look. It's stolen by Muscala. Outside White. Williams passes to Horford. No good with the triple. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
Celtics leading by 3. And there's the pass to Gallinari. Picked away. Here's Benton. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Nice move. And the layup is good. Benton's got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trick.
White dishes to Muscala to the wing right side. Pass to White. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Williams. Out to White. The tray. Doesn't go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Trent outside. Out to the right wing. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. Boucher's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto. Horford sets a screen for White. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Muscala. Horford trying to free himself up. Muscala gets the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Out to the right wing. Here's Banton. The kick out to Porter from downtown, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Otto Porter's a good bet to make that shot. It's a play you can run for him time and time again.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Good anticipation from Chris. He sees his chance and gets his hands on the ball, starting a fast break.
1:05 left in the third quarter. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now Tatum following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Now the feed to Williams. And here's Brown outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Smart against Anunoby. Siakam outside. And the 3-ball is good. Siakam's got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Tatum no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Pirtle with a screen on Brogdon. Takes it out to Siakam. Screen by Pirtle. Fires the 3. Siakam's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, VanVleet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Rocked in the pass to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
Toronto leading by 10. Anunoby passes to Purtle. Siakam against Brown. Siakam outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Brown against Barnes. Brown dishes to Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Smart. Boliner. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Barnes finds Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. Anunoby with it. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Raptors lead by 10.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
And stolen by Siakam. Driving the lane from outside the arc. He kicks to Purtle. Purtle with a screen on Brown. Over in the corner, Barnes. Clock at 4. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Shoots the 3. Tatum's shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Brown against Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Tatum finds Williams. And Tatum out top the key. Plenty of space. No good off the back of the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Siakam's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
34 seconds left in the 4th. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Trying to get something going. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And
I smack clowns with mad style.
the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Barnes. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lowry against VanVleet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's VanVleet. Crafty move, and it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Here's Lowry, and they pick up 2. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's VanVleet. The 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Lowry, right side. It's Martin on the wing. Inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. 3-pointer, VanVleet, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Lowry against VanVleet. VanVleet with some nice D.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. 3-pointer, VanVleet. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Outside runner. It's no good. A bit long that time. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's Barnes from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Now here's VanVleet. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Siakam against Martin. 4 on the clock. And Anunoby for 3. They get the rebound. The kick out to VanVleet. The 3-ball. Second chance effort. Siakam, no good. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Lowry. Got it. Lowry's got 6 points.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Pass to Siakam from outside the arc. And the Raptors get it back. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Barnes. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
Butler on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
Butler hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Siakam the screen. Anunoby for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And at the end of one. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. The Heat on offense. They trail by one. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Van Vliet misses. Van Vliet's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam outside for three. Nails it from three. Siakam's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with it. Outside Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Fast break Miami. Hero with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Martin. Excellent D there from Siakam. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Adebayo, no good. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
A line change here for Toronto. Achua with a screen on Hero. Trent for 3. They get it back to the right side. The three. Banton can't get it to go.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Martin outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Heat. Hero outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Now at the line.
So Hero nails both of them. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Achua with a screen on Hero. Trent from long range. Achua with the dunk.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be. Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Now here's Trent. Achua with a screen on Hero. Trent, the pass to Achua. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Butler. Give him 8. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Martin. Can't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside Porter. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Butler. Lowry right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Seven seconds left in the first half. Boucher a screen on Lowry. Here's Banton. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it appreciated, Allie.
Miami Heat 20. The Raptors 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Gary Trent. Otto Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's Banton in at the 1. Now here's Love. Back to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Releases. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Trent, the pass to Boucher. Here's Banton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boucher outside. Trent for 3. Offensive board. Boucher finds Trent. Boucher a screen on Robinson. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Oladipo, and he makes it.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo has gained more and more confidence in his scoring ability, especially that close to the 10.
Here's Banton. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Vincent. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Porter. They get it back. Pass to Banton. And he lobs it up. Achua with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Vincent. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by Boucher. For 3, Oladipo. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Porter's shot is off. The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. For 3, Robinson. Not going to go that time. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Porter. From downtown. There's the 3. Boucher, no good. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Love, a screen on Porter. Robinson passes to Love. Here's your 7. Here's Vincent. The ball's knocked loose. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vincent's got his first basket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter here. Oladipo, the pass to Love. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Siakam the screen. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vincent. Outside Love. Back to Vincent. Outside for Love. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oladipo outside. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Van Vliet outside. He got it up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam with a screen on Martin. Van Vliet misses. Miami trailing. Butler on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. To tie it up. Butler passes to Adebayo. In transition, here they come. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
And it's Butler off the drive. Adebayo, great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Picked by Pirtle. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Raptors lead by 4.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
It's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Martin. Back to Butler. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Now here's Butler. No dice from the high post.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Siakam. And it's Toronto with another.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Lowry. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Van Vliet with it. Martin picks him up. Van Vliet against Martin. Picked by Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Fires it. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Hero outside. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Van Vliet. Right wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Let's go with a three. And the Raptors, another three.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Lowry, no good. Van Vliet with it. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Left side, Williams. Intercepted. Outside, Butler. Back to Hero. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got the opening basket of the game for Miami.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
Brown against Martin. Outside, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Williams has a screen for Smart. Rebound by the Heat. First quarter, just over a minute played. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami's on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the rebound goes to Martin. And here are the Heat. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Shoots it up. Back to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
You love how competitive Butler is. He insists on taking his shot despite the foul.
And so Butler nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smart kicks to Tatum. Brown with a screen on Butler. Second chance shot. The kick out to Tatum. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Now the Heat with it. It's been 10 unanswered points. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to Brown. The second chance effort. No good on the shot. And Miami the other way now. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Lowry. Butler up top. He's covered by Brown. Bucket is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
inside. Here's Martin. Takes it off the glass. Martin's got his second bucket of the game to go. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Heat. Tatum kicks to Brown. And he drives in. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Right wing. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And it's Brown missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Heat lead by 6. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's a 2 from Butler. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Lowry a screen on Smart. There's Hero with the 3.
An incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Brown kicks to Brogdon. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Martin from outside. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. The pass to Williams. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Clock at 6. Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Now here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Brogdon outside. Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now Brown, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Brogdon finds Brown. Back to Brogdon. The kick out to Brown. Here's Tatum. Williams with the ball. Butler covering. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Hero. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. It's stolen by Lowry. Here he goes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The kick out to Brown, and the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Miami leading by 11. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Lowry from outside. Miami no good on that time either. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Gallinari passes to Horford. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. And the shot goes in. Hero's got 8.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Passes to Muscala. Back to White. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got his first bucket in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Lowry. 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. White finds Williams. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, high effort play by Hero, running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime.
The Celtics, 16.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics trail by 10. We've got Iamsolid. Vincent is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Oladipo to the right side. Here's Vincent. Gallinari covering. They get it back. Iamsolid kicks to Love. Sinks the 3-pointer. Love's got the first points of the second half here for Miami.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
Assist goes to
The Heat leading by 11. Here's Vincent. Pass to Love. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Misses the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good. Love.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
It's White on the wing. For 3. Rebound Love.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And stolen by White. Gallinari wide open. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Vincent the pass to Yurtsevin. Robinson for three. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Love. Jacks up a three. Robinson misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 16-point game. It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here we go. Yurtsevin. Rebound by the Celtics. And here's White. Dishes to Horford. Rebound Love.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
White finds Muscala. Back to White. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Here's Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Vincent's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A minute 42 left in the third. Good on the three-point shot. White's got 5 points so far. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Horford. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Gallinari with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oladipo's running. Love dishes to Oladipo. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Another miss by Oladipo.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Horford finds Muscala. Gallinari outside. Lets it go. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat leading by 17. Robinson for three. And no good. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Back to White. The dish to Williams. His first shot coming late. And so it's Miami. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Mike Muscala out there with Horford. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. And it's Williams at the three slot. Now a timeout called by Boston. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. A nice shot by Tatum.
No, Oh, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And Lowry gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Here's Tatum. And he overshot that one, missing.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Lowry has the open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Sinks the triple.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Butler outside Martin. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 15. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's Brown with the drive. And Brown throws it down.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Williams with the block. The feed now to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Knocked loose and taken away by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
What an effort by Brown, outrunning everyone else for that little solo break.
Brown against Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the second free throw, good.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
Tatum on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Miami with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Brown outside. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Adebayo with a screen on Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his third foul so far. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside for Martin. And Lowry has it in the corner.
And the defensive versatility Brogdon provides is huge. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size and length.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Hero with it. Out guarded by Smart. And it's Martin missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 10-point lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Butler.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here they go. And stolen by Tatum. Williams finds Tatum. Smart on the wing. And here is Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum to stop the drought. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Outside Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
It should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Boston, Siakam for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now here's Siakam. To the paint. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby from behind the arc. Siakam with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Van Vliet, and here's Pirtle. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Tatum against Pirtle. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. Drives to the hoop, and the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Picked by Pirtle. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Brogdon. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Wing shot on the way. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
First game back.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle and stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum and finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum, striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Anunoby against Brown. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no good. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Van Vliet. Tatum against Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. And here's Siakam for 3. Toronto the rebound. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Brogdon against Van Vliet. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Anunoby against Brown. Kicks it out to Barnes. Sinks it from distance.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 4. Let's take a quick break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Siakam for 3.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Over Siakam. 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Kick out to Brown. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 9.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Siakam for three. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now. Smart finds Brown. Outside, Williams. Back to Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Back to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. That one goes in. Pirtle's got his first 2 points.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
The kick to Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Tatum with it. Now here's Smart. Guarded by Van Vliet. It's stolen by Pirtle. Anunoby against Tatum. Timeout called. The Raptors.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Trent outside. Boucher on the screen. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, BA. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Pass to White. Puts up a three. And stolen by Boucher. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen. From deep. Achua with the dunk.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find an open band.
To the wing, right side. Horford outside. White for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
They get the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Horford with a steal. Outside White. Outside Williams. And there's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Benton. He's guarded by White. Fires from 14. Boucher, no good. The Celtics with the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That shot wide open.
The quickness from White makes the difference. The shot is off in a split second.
Trent with it. Pass to Porter. The three is up. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
White for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Celtics, 24.
you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Gary Trent. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Banton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Boucher, no good. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Trent. And that one is hammered home.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Now here's White, guarded closely. Here's Horford. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Horford's got 5 now. Toronto trailing. Achua with a screen. Pass to Banton. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Tipped. White with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. Here's Cornette. Outside White. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 7-point Boston lead.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Trent, pass to Achua. Here's Banton. No good. And Boston going the other way now. Outside White. That's tipped. Porter with the steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Achua for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Pass to Brown. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. White against Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Now here's Siakam. White with the steal. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. From downtown. The kick out to White. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Raptors. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. It's stolen by Brogdon. Basket counts.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Here's Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2. Siakam's got 5 now.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Tatum with the drive. Pirtle grabs a miss. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Siakam with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. Anunoby against Brogdon. White, the pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Williams finds Brogdon. Shoots from the line. Barnes with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Anunoby for three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Raptors shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And here's Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside Brogdon. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Brown with the steal. On the wing, Tatum hits a three-pointer. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Tatum, and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Anunoby against Brown. Pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Down low. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And slide move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Pirtle with a screen on Brown. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team needs him to step up, and Pirtle doesn't hesitate. Just goes on the attack.
Tatum from long range. Here's Smart. Tough touch off the glass. Smart has got his first bucket in this one.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Siakam for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Brown passes to Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 3.
But when this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam against Tatum. It's Siakam with the drive. The three from Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Tatum pulls it in.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside, Brown. And he got the whistle on the... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And finished off by Tatum.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Tatum with a steal. Smart outside. It's Brown on the wing. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
I smack clowns with mad style.
rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now here's Butler from 17 feet out. That one wide left. It's tipped. Pirtle with the ball. Butler covering and stolen by Butler. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Siakam pulls it in. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero, and it's good, 2 points.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
Butler passes to Hero. They need this. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And guarding Pirtle is never easy. He's got so many moves and ways to get defenders to be overly physical with him. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. The kick outside to Butler. The fadeaway. That one goes. Just count it. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now, here's Butler. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Anunoby. The 3. Rebound by Butler.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Toronto with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Martin. Van Vliet wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Basket counts.
And the dribble move by Lowry, just setting up that play, toying with the defense, and getting it done.
The kick out to Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Martin against Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam misses. The Heat trail by 10. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Lowry. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Barnes screen on Martin. The kick out to Barnes. Hits it from 3-point range. Barnes has got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And a double-digit. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. Hero passes to Butler. And it's Miami with another.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Birtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, Hero. From outside off the mark. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Siakam passes to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Anunoby's got 6.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Martin for 3. Hero. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Trent up top. He's covered by Hero. The dunk by Achua.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Lowry passes to Hero. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Porter looking it over. Knocks it loose and stolen by Butler. Hero on the wing. Back to Butler. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Here's Banton, covered by Martin. Here's Boucher, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Left side, Hero. And stolen by Achua. Here's Banton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porter outside. Achua finds Porter. They set the screen. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat trail by 21. Down low. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. On the wing, Porter. The pass to Achua. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. In the corner, it's Boucher. Stolen by Martin. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Okay, David, much appreciated. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Achua. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside, Hero. Martin with a screen on Trent. Hero kicks to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lowry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Achua.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's good from long range. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And here are the Heat now. Now Lowry passes it to Adebayo. Shoots over Achua. Can contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
He hits both from the stripe.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Now, here's Lowry. Hero from long range. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. Trent outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Porter inside. He's against Martin. 6 to shoot. Trent with the wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
There's the pick. Back to Trent. Pass to Banton. Lets it go with a three. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Martin wide open. He fires. The quick look, no good that time. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .110 left to play here in the third. Lowry kicks to Hero. Got a piece of it. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
There's Hero with the three, and they get it back. Outside Lowry with 1 second left. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. And Siakam has it in the corner. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Incomplete. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Butler, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Rebound by Butler.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Tries yet again. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here is Pirtle. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Raptors leading by 23. Pirtle with a screen on Martin. For 3, Siakam. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Lowry. Pirtle with the steal. Barnes outside. 3-pointer. It's stolen by Martin. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Can't cash in from close range. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pirtle trying to get open. Anunoby, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Well, Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hero, no good. Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Fred VanVleet.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on it.
And here's Lowry after OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Siakam outside. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. Butler with the steal. Over Siakam. And the shot is long. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And here's Martin. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd.